we've got Portland and the home team. The big story is the return of Mason Plumlee from being injured. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the two. Plumlee out there with Myers Leonard. And it's Aminu in at the 3 slot. And Leonard gets it to go.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And guys, Myers Leonard really showing signs of progress in last season. Huge steps forward for the big man.
And you know, progress is all about confidence with young players. I mean, his shooting percentages were remarkable when you look at the fact that 50, 40, 90, 50%, 40%, 90% for a 7-footer, unheard of, and he's in that neighborhood.
Portland on defense. It's a 5-point game. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Curry with the steal. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
There's the triple, and he gets it to go. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
It's gonna be good. I'm a little bit stressed out because I got
Lillard against Thompson. Plumlee with the screen. Lillard the pass to Aminu. Nobody near Leonard. Another shot, Plumlee, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Thompson.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Wish me luck for tomorrow, guys. I don't need
Mason
luck.
Plumlee will really put it on you. Tough, hard-nosed player. Has the size to bang and the athleticism, GA, to run the court.
And it's interesting, Kevin. His game translated better as a professional than maybe as a collegiate. I mean, he's a guy that's a lunch pail kind of player. Rolls up his sleeves, focuses in, and willing to do the dirty work.
Excellent point about the comparison college to pro. I think you're right on.
And, you know, back to Plumlee, he showed steady improvement last season, improved statistically in just about every category over his rookie year. If he could become a little less mechanical with his post game, I think he could even go higher.
Curry kicks to Green. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
And the basket by Lillard.
You know, one thing about Plumlee, going back, he's been a tremendous rebounder. He can shoot over 60% from the field for you. However, he was a terrible free throw shooter last season, under 50%, which caused at least a couple teams to employ a little hack-a-Mason strategy.
Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Can't lose no more, dog. They won't let me in the playoffs. G shit.
Inside, here's Lillard.
That's off.
Draymond Green pulls it in.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Oh, shit.
Bogut dishes to Thompson. Leonard with the steal. And here they come.
Fucking probably pressing the wrong bunch.
The shot
That's
by
off.
Lillard, wide open.
What?
Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Lillard's got 6. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Green, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And Lillard gets double teamed. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 8 points for him.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Portland did a lot of things right last year in their 51-win season.
Let me
The one
get that, man. That was perfect
for them
release,
was
bro. Y'all
how
niggas
they
don't know how to
play
ball,
defense.
You know, Kevin, they were good all season long in terms of staying focused on that side of the ball. Really made sure to challenge
Hey,
every
man.
shot. And with their length and reach, they should be a factor defensively.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Reese Harkless comes in for Myers Leonard. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Alan Crabb in for C.J. McCollum. 4 on the clock. Crabb. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night.
Yeah, you know, as you said, Portland challenged every shot last
Damn,
season.
right?
They were a top 10 team in limiting opponents' shooting percentage. They were also best in the league in
Oh, yeah, you
limiting
made that
three-pointers.
everything, man. You make everything by yourself.
Gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Thompson passes to Iguodala. Green with a screen for Iguodala. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
There are a lot of different approaches on defense. Portland challenged shots and didn't make risky plays. They were last in turnovers forced last year, but overall, they had a strong defense.
What you thought was going to
And
miss it 'cause
Maurice
he blocked
Spates
the little
last
shit,
season with the best
No.
year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Fuck out of here.
Portland no good that time either.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go
Man,
back
that shit
to
was
it.
way off.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Motherfucker got an ugly shot.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark,
Bet you ain't doing
he
no-
has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually
Oh,
call him
shit.
Mo
Cross
Bucket.
line.
But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from
Ah,
time to time.
man. His D-Hug get big, man.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
What the fuck is this?
Barbosa dishes to Azili, and he drops in the layup
Hey, I
off the
like
glass.
this.
You know, they've scored
How
several
the fuck the
times
camera
already
switch
here
like
in the
that?
first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside,
play like
it
this the
also
whole fucking
allows you
time.
to
Shit.
control the team's transition.
Now, here's Lillard, who's coming off a
Locks,
13-point
nigga.
game against Houston.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he
didn't know we could
was
play like
on
this. What the
defense,
fuck is this
grabbing
shit?
3 steals on the night as well.
Oops. What?
Barbosa's
Come on,
shot is off.
Barbosa?
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover.
It's just, what's this? How the fuck the camera changed? That's what I want to know. Shit, let's see.
And
Let's
contest
see
that
how
shot.
this looks.
And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian
Try some
Lillard.
different
He
shit.
explains his stoic demeanor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you.
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on.
Oh, this shit's fucking with me. It's fucking with my brain now. It's fucking with my brain. Shit ain't gonna work. Shit ain't gonna work.
Point.
They've got Festus Ezeli. Livingston is out there with Barbosa. And there's Iguodala. And it's Rush in at the 3 spot. And for Portland,
Let's try it.
Cohen is out there with Alan Crabb.
man.
Then there's Al
Just gotta
Farouk
land on
Aminu.
threes.
Then it's Plumlee. And it's Davis in at the power forward. Now here's McCollum. 29 points for him last game against Houston. And it's Davis with the jam.
Boy,
Fuck
he
was
threw
guarding
out
him,
some
man. Those three
punishment
people
with
on
that
the fucking
two-hand
thing.
throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Azili kicks to Livingston. That
You
drops.
can make those.
Livingston's got his first basket.
Oh, perfect
Globe
timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Trailblazers leading by 3. The dish to Aminu. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation.
On
out there on
who?
defense.
Man, I
And a
stepped out,
closer
you
look
fucking
here
old
at the
wacky
scoring
Nunu.
breakdown for Portland.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Leonard, he's checked in.
Ah,
for
he
Ed
make
Davis.
everything, yeah. Suck my fucking dick, man. Man, let him play. That ain't nothing, man. Let's go.
And guys, C.J. McCollum is a scoring-minded combo guard out of Lehigh. Was taken with the 10th pick back in 2013 and still looking to make a big
Stop
impact
cutting,
in the
man.
NBA.
When I
Iguodala's
tell you.
drive, and Barbosa has it in the corner. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. The 11-footer, and it's
Shake
sent back
Iguodala.
by Plumlee.
Alright, I gotta come up with a better plan.
Now, here's Aminu. He's guarded closely, passes it to McCollum. Plumlee sets the pick for
Let's see what
McCollum.
they do. Let's see what they do.
Feeds to Plumlee.
Come on, but the D!
Foul call that time
The
on
fuck
the way
you-
up.
What's this guy doing, man? Over here watching him the whole time, man. Look at this guy. Look, look, look. The fuck you doing? Why you... Man, the fucking game is going on over here, but you look at him, look at him. Look at him. What the fuck is he doing? You're on superstar mode, buddy. Look, he still ain't doing shit. What the fuck, man? Look, what the hell you doing now? You tying your fucking shoe?
That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams.
The way
Somebody
these
set that
guys
guy.
moved the ball offensively was really a joy to
He gets
watch.
up
Great
that way.
teamwork and unselfishness, and that's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago. And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it
Oh,
for
man,
many
y'all
years.
don't let me jump.
And,
That's some
and
fucking
typically he
bullshit,
has
this
the
fucking
touch
game,
to
man.
finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
What's up, nigga? What's up,
And
nigga?
Aminu kicks to McCollum.
Y'all be flexing
And the
with that
3 ball
shit.
is good. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing
I
that.
ain't
Could you? I know.
He probably just thrown on as a broadcaster and rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games,
Yeah.
and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
A chance here, Kevin, to check out how the Trailblazers ranked in the NBA last season. First in free throw shooting, second in rebounding, and they were top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's a good indicator of a team getting it done defensively.
And don't forget how special they were at the foul line. Sometimes that can be an underrated stat.
Come
but
on.
They were tremendous, and it definitely
Seen that shit
sealed some
coming.
wins down the stretch.
Why didn't make fucking Thompson buck?
Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Harkless is checked in for Plumlee. Henderson comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Alan Cram.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the
What?
NBA
But
draft.
if I
and
press the pump
Clark,
fake, man,
his
it's
mom
pump
was a
fake. Don't shoot
Division I
quick.
volleyball player.
And you know, Thompson, despite
Q-tip
those
header.
genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. Grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
Where your coconut head at?
Here's Henderson. And again, is Portland
This
converted.
fucking guy, man.
Here's
Guard.
Curry.
I'm about to fucking
He
start
has 7.
guarding. This
The pass to
best player
Green.
on the planet. They fucking with my image right now. I ain't never even played with this team.
Over in the
This is the
corner,
second time.
Barnes.
Don't you ever get him misconstrued.
Now here is Bogut, defended by
Don't you ever get him
Harkless.
misconstrued. Come on, man. Back him up. There you go.
The jump hook. That one's in there. The Trailblazer
Work,
lead is
work.
cut down to 5 on the bucket from Bogut.
Garage
They
sale
should
header.
continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Fucking Curry
And
looks
guys,
like a
nice to
fucking
see
monkey
Bogut
over
out
here.
there given all the injuries that he's had to
That's
overcome
because I'm
in
like
his career. Just
almost
glad to
black.
see him at full
Fucking
strength.
dark brown.
Spates
Fucker.
checked in for Andrew Bogut. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Davis is checked in.
Come on. Who's coming out? Oh, they hey,
Home
come on,
team
steal
on
that
D,
shit. Let me get that.
trailing by 5.
Gookies.
Lillard attacking. And
Oh,
down it goes, jamming that one home.
And how about a little bit of showmanship
dunk,
there
bitch.
as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a
Let's
tough
fucking-
pill
get
for
it
the
done.
defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing.
Bitch.
And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
You know, and Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
Clark, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes.
Well, he's
I
an
wanna show
undersized
up.
center, but he more than makes up for it
Pay
with some
attention, Spade.
serious leaping ability.
Here's Spates. Good, and Curry gets the
Spates.
assist.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the
And there
interior
again, I was
defenders
gonna
with
do the
the
pump
way
fake,
they
but the shit
work
fucking
down
shot
low.
it.
It's becoming
Goddamn.
a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Henderson kicks to Harkless.
I come
And
on, leaving
again,
them
it's
open.
Portland converted.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Clark, they've dialed it in here in the second quarter, playing really well.
Spates down low. Davis is there. Spates, the pass to Curry.
Come on, bad pass, man.
That's tipped. To the wing on the left. Harkless kicks to McCollum.
Me cago en la
The
fucking.
putback, and it's Davis with the
What
jam.
is this, man?
And now
All
it's
these
an
fucking guys on
11-point
heroin right
Trailblazer
now. I don't
lead.
get it. I don't
That
get
is a
this shit.
booming putback. Step aside, fellas.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in his sight.
And we finished one half of basketball.
Yes, Kevin.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 10 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
Well, the shots were dropping for him. I mean, they was just dropping out of everywhere, dropping out the ceiling, dropping out the popcorn guy, man.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Lillard has been playing really well. He's got 10 points and a steal.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's
Come
a
on,
mental
man. Every
tenacity,
fucking
too,
time
that
they
he
put a
brings to the
fucking
court.
They've got
hand in
Harrison
my
Barnes.
face. He misses,
Klay
bro.
Thompson is out there with Steph Curry.
Why does it go
and
so
it's
short,
Green,
bro? If I
and
release
it's
it
Bogut,
perfectly,
and at the
son
center,
of a
filling out the
bitch,
middle.
dog.
That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Leonard with this screen on Thompson.
Guard this fucking guy.
Outside
Lillard.
Leonard.
So with that fake shit.
And
every
there's the
fucking
feed to
time.
Lillard. Fires the 3.
Look.
Makes that one
That
his
fake shit,
6th
bro.
of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And he could be the guy to
Yeah,
put
yeah,
this
he's
game
good, but
out
he's
of
not
reach.
that fucking good, no.
Curry dishes to Green. Back to Curry. He kicks it to Thompson.
Come on,
Here's
Thompson.
Bogut.
What the
And
fuck,
he
man?
finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And great effort on the
Everybody
boards.
all
and
fucking on
what
heroin
a
and shit.
Yeah,
tough that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
Just 5 to shoot. And Curry pulls it down. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Green slams it in.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Here's Lillard.
Fuck out of here.
No good. Great D that time from Green. Damian Lillard is a two-time All-Star. Just keeps getting better and better, and I love his demeanor on the floor. He seems a lot older than he really is.
Yeah, he's got an old head, and he's got a very even-keeled disposition about him, which serves him well. He almost missed the All-Star game last season and was an injury replacement.
Lucky as fuck, nigga. You
And
lucky as
here
fuck.
we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Tries from
Blocks.
and it's sent back by Bogut, but he recovers it. Trailblazers leading by 6.
Give me that.
Lillard with it, and Curry picks him up defensively.
Man, you're lucky,
Shot's
man.
good from Plumlee.
Well, that's
Well,
so,
I'd have to
so
say
much
Lillard is
bullshit,
one of the
yo.
game's best passers right now.
The #1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big Aussie coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer, just not much more you could ask for. And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Kicks it to Lillard.
Really, what? Shit,
Leonard
this
with a
motherfucker
screen
didn't
on
finish
Curry.
his sentence.
To the middle. It's tipped. Lets it go from 11.
get that shit
And
out.
the rejection by Azili.
God,
The shot's
man.
good from
Plumlee
Plumlee.
hit that.
They are really getting the work done inside with their
Nuts in your
rebound.
jaw, fucking
The
face.
defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the
You
most
give
part.
him a chance to
and I'm
catch
not
up every
talking about
fucking
leaving
single
college.
time.
Yeah, I know
Game,
you're
yo.
not. That's a bunch
game
of
does
good
what it
rebounding
wants to do.
taking place there, boy.
Here's Iguodala, and he overshot that one, missing.
How the fuck he overshot
You know,
that,
going back
bro?
to
Perfect
Bogut's
release.
fanfare entering the
Look.
league, was third in
Look at
Rookie of the
me.
Year balloting. Then he went on to have some solid, if unspectacular years, though his shot blocking and
This
defense
game is
were
so
always
fucking
strong.
unfair, bro. So unfair.
Here is Livingston. Outside for Curry. A 3-ball.
That's it.
That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. That's 12 points for Steph Curry.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range, trading blows from behind the arc.
And guys, one thing people often forget to mention about Bogut, his passing. What sets him apart as a big man is his court vision, and whether it's from the high post, low post, he can create opportunities for his teammates.
Spates checked in for Azili. Davis is checked in for the Trailblazers. Reese Harkless comes in for Myers Leonard. Gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And Al Farouk Aminu gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Clark, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. Ian Clark. Spates inside. He's guarded by Davis. And he gets it to go.
Good dot.
Spates has got his second bucket tonight.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been
Let's
great.
take over,
Oh,
man.
that's right on the money. They
Where's
generated
fucking
a
D?
lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Lillard. And lots of contact there. Listen.
Let me see that. Let me see that, man. He jumped up for the ball. Oh, look. Man, he's fine, man. Let him
In
play.
the shot, he'll shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Pendeja.
And guys, what I like about Damian Lillard, very decisive with the ball in his hands, always in attack mode. He keeps it hopping, and he has a killer instinct in the clutch.
Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And for Lillard, he keeps the ball moving, as Greg was talking about. And Clark, he keeps his teammates involved.
Very proficient in the pick and roll, understands the nuances of looking at weak side defenders and getting to the free throw lane for the roll man. He knows all the tricks to make that pick and roll really successful. Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Fires for three. It's Clark with the rebound. Gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. The drive by Iguodala. And it's Portland with the rebound.
See, look at this, man. Just because there's two people. You mean to tell me? Look, that's physically. What? Hold on. Boom, boom. Huh? What the fuck was that? Look. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Damn, there's a lot of air in that ball.
Rebound. Lillard outside. Davis setting the pick for Lillard. He feeds it to Davis. Dishes it to Harkless. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
They don't cut me a break, man.
And that's now 6 points here for Harkless. Hitting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Clark kicks to Curry.
Let me get that.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Lillard with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. And with Gerald Henderson Jr., what you see is what you get. A solid player, good athleticism, but he doesn't really specialize, Clark, in any one thing.
Well said, Kevin. Right on the mark with that. He came into the league as a jack-of-all-trades kind of guy. Skills were somewhat unrefined, and that's sort of where he is today. He is who he is.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Green. Here's Barnes. It's good from about 19 feet. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter. Now Lillard. 20 points for him. Davis sets a screen. Lillard attacking. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
There's no way to fucking play this computer.
Lillard's got 22
It
points.
knows what you're about to
And
do
an
like a
open
snake.
path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouling.
The shot is off.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Fucking take over somehow.
And the final period of play just about to start.
Look, and they give him the ball
Portland
again.
leading by
These
10.
motherfuckers don't
On the
miss.
court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Myers Leonard is out there with Plumlee. And it's Aminu in at the 3. Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Thompson. 5 to shoot. Aminu misses. Aminu's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. It's Curry with the drive. The jump hook.
Come on!
And the Trailblazers going the other way. McCollum passing to Aminu. McCollum with the ball. He's against Green. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers.
Man, go, man.
Curry kicks to Green. Over in the corner, Barnes. And the 3
Look,
off
they don't
target.
even give me that fucking fake
Barnes
ass
has gone
shit,
2 for
man.
5, shooting 40%
It's like,
from
no,
the
he's
field.
shooting. He has to
Aminu
have it
with it,
perfect.
picked up by Thompson. Here's Lillard. Hits some rim on the way in,
See,
and the
I'm not-
bucket's
I'm not
good.
gonna beat that, man.
Lillard's got 14 points here in the second
It's
half.
a fucking madness right now, bro.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Curry. Plumlee with the screen.
I don't want no fucking late game fouls, man. 'Cause I don't want to fucking lose. 'Cause I don't want to 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 lose.
McCollum dishes to Lillard.
Bitch, push this motherfucker out, man.
There's the pick.
Get pick
Ring
and
shot
pick.
on
That
the
shit ain't
way.
no fucking pick.
Here's Plumlee. The shot is off. Great D that time from Green. Here's Barnes, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It goes on C.J. McCollum. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous.
Fucking
Very
slow ass release and
unselfish.
shit.
Yeah, but also
Down
give them
central
credit
shit.
for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
A nice bounce back year for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
I done heard that shit like 500 billion times.
Yeah, I tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
Lillard misses.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Curry against Lillard, and it's blocked.
Bro, I had the fucking rebound, man. I had the fucking rebound. It's my fucking hand, bro. But somehow, their hands go through my hands. Like I don't. What the fuck? Look, Look, the ball is in my hand, but somehow, when he puts, fucking shit, oh, that's why. Look, shit's fucking fake, oh, fake.
And it's Aminu in the corner, all alone. Good, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one.
Not take that shot, and I fucking.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Every single time, man, they give him this shit.
Here's Lillard.
Look, I knew it was going to him, but how the fuck he still get
Pass to McCollum.
Come on, fucking Plumlee, fucking big jaw having ass. Come on, get the fuck off of him. Hurry up, fucking Thompson.
5
get
on
your
the clock.
fucking guy.
Plumlee with the screen.
Get her on the fucking pick. Block that shit.
Not
Get
really
the
his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Pay attention, fucking Boga head
Nobody
ass.
put a body on anybody else. Things
Oh
like
my
that not only
god,
drive
man,
the
this
coach
guy like
crazy,
asleep,
that
bro.
stuff
Just
gets
get
under my skin.
tie a pillow to the back of this guy's fucking neck, man. Sleepy head ass.
Up top,
fuck.
Lillard.
This nigga asleep while he playing
dishes it to
basketball and shit.
Plumlee.
Somebody get him a fucking pillar.
To the right side. Here's Lillard. Connects on the foul line jumper. Lillard's got 4 points in the
66, you
quarter.
gotta be fucking
And
kidding
when
me,
they've
Jerusalem.
gone to him, he has come through big time.
Come
you
on,
gotta
sleepy
keep
head
getting
ass.
him touches.
Bogut the pass to Green. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's
Fuck
been
you.
on the money. Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is
Bro.
the last thing you want to do.
What the fuck is wrong with this?
opposite
Bro, this is
of
the
smart
second
basketball.
time this nigga done fucking.
That free
What
throw
is
good
God?
from
Oh, he gets
Lillard.
it. Gets it.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Lillard against Curry. Davis sets a
Fucking
screen.
coach, what is the fucking
Here's
coach?
Lillard. The dish to Davis. Passes to McCollum. Right wing.
bitch.
Lillard from outside.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin.
What the f-
They got to stay focused.
What the fuck is this?
Taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do.
Bro, what is this guy doing, man? What is this guy doing, bro? We're playing ball. Look at his defense. Look at his defense. We're here. What? Where the fuck is the coach, man? Where's he at? Where's he at? Fucking... Alright. What the fuck is he doing? This is the biggest bullshit. Look, y'all. This is on the red team, playing defense. And what the fuck is this, man? This guy. What is this guy doing? Look at the referee. Look. Who the fuck? Where's the referee that fucking did that shit? Where's he at? There he is. There he is. What the fuck is this, man? What's going on here? What's going on here, sir? Where you at? Right here. What's the problem? Pay attention to the game, shit. Who the fuck blew the whistle then? Is there any other fucking It's you. You motherfucker. It's creepy ass fucking shit.
The opposite of smart basketball. You know, for so long, the NBA has had 12-minute quarters. In last year's preseason, they began experimenting with the 10-minute quarters. Players seem to like it, but it would be a huge change philosophically in terms of how the game is played.
And Portland making a change here. Harkless is checked in for Leonard. Henderson comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Crab's checked in for McCollum. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Lillard. Crab kicks to Harkless.
Come on, bitch. Bring that shit in so I'm gonna fucking block the fuck out of your shot.
Thompson comes with the double team. Here's Davis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And Clark, with the 10-minute quarters, the players felt like they were fresher during the game. Still, removing 8 minutes from an NBA game does have huge consequences.
Well, we must remember it's being experimented with right now, so keep that in mind. They also talked about shortening the preseason and doing other things to keep players fresher during
Everybody on my
Is
dick
there
now,
another
yes.
player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
Come on.
A handful at the
Alright,
most.
just
He
go over
is
here,
in
bro.
elite company.
You know, he's
Do what you
got
wanna
that it
do what
factor,
you wanna
no
do.
doubt about it.
Play with
He
the ball,
causes
man.
excitement just by walking
Play
in
with
the
the ball.
building.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet
Alright,
Kia
I'm
Slam
leaving, bro.
Cam replay.
Bye.
Thompson against Henderson. Portland again missing.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
I tried to dunk that shit. Look. I tried to dunk that shit. What the fuck is the problem now, man? What is that? Why you going to that, man? Jump, dog. Take off.
Curry dishes to Barnes. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
At the line, Harrison.
Oh, good on that
This
one.
fucking shot is like an alien.
2 shots.
What the fuck is this, man? You're not even a human. Takes so
And the
damn
second
long.
free throw, good. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Everybody just go home. Everybody
Clark,
just go
and they
home.
can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
Good. And the
That's on you
Trailblazers
too, bitch.
lead by 18.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Fuck
Yeah,
this
it's
game,
always
dog.
a good win when you play the